What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you, and let me put on my NFL PA announcer voice. And with the number 8 pick, the Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr., quarterback out of Washington. And that announcement had the media world going nuts. Let's talk about it. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and click that follow button. The Atlanta Falcons shocked a whole lot of gurus that do this draft thing when they picked again, straight out of Tampa, Florida, quarterback Michael Penix Jr. out of Washington with the number 8 pick. Now, what made people scratch their head is because the Falcons had signed former Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins to a 4-year, $180 million deal. So why would you use your number 8 pick on another quarterback? Well, general manager Terry Fontenot and new head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris, they will talk about how they don't know if they will ever be in this position again to select a top-notch quarterback. So they said we had to take advantage of this right now. Well, that didn't sit well, according to reports. This didn't sit well with Kirk Cousins. His agent would talk to ESPN, and they said that they didn't know that the Falcons were selecting Penix Jr. until they were on the clock. As far as the Falcons were on the clock, the Falcons representatives will call Cousins representatives, hey, let them know, hey, look, we're going to take Michael Penix Jr. So now Kirk Cousins is a little bit confused on why wouldn't they draft some more offensive help with that number 8 pick. So again, that shocked me. But again, I said this during my live draft show that I did on Thursday. I said that no one was really talking about Michael Penix Jr. Matter of fact, most draft experts, mock drafts boards, didn't even have him going in the first round. And the Falcons pulled the trigger, and they went with him with the number 8 pick. And oh, by the way, how many quarterbacks? It was one: Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix Jr., and Bo Nix. They were all selected in the first round. So I think there were 6 quarterbacks selected in the first round, and that is the first time that I think that's ever been done. But back to Penix. I think the young fella is talented. He had a great pro workout for scouts. Penix would say that the Falcons did come check him out, and they were impressed with his workout. He can spin the ball real good. He runs like a 4.4 40, and he's got all the tools. He's roughly around 6'1", 6'2", 218. But you know, the one red flag, I should say, or they would say, is he's had some injuries during his college career. He tore his right ACL in 2018. He dislocated his shoulder in 2019. He tore his right ACL again in 2020 and separated the AC joint in his shoulder in 2021. So he's had a few injuries. But I look at this thing, and this is my thoughts. It was a wasted pick. It depends on who you ask. I think you got to go back to the Packers when they selected Jordan Love at number 25 in the first round a few years. A lot of people, even myself, is like, why did they do that? What is the Packers doing? By the way, I'm a Packers fan, just to give you that heads up. I'm like, why would they waste the first round pick on a quarterback when we already knew Aaron Rodgers at that time? We was like, well, he's going to be here a few years. We need a quarterback. Well, I think now looking back on it, I think the Packers, that was a good decision. Jordan Love didn't have to play right away. He sat a few years. Then he came in after Aaron Rodgers and the organization decided to part ways. This may be the same thing here. You know, Kirk Cousins got that 4-year, $180 million deal, but I don't see him being there no more than 2 years. So if Penix Jr. can sit behind him for 2 years and learn a little bit, I think that probably will help him in the long run and help the Falcons in the long run as well, because now, you know, when it's time to rebuild, the one position you hate to have to rebuild at is quarterback in the NFL, because then that's going to put you behind the 8 ball. So I get why the Falcons did it. I was surprised that they did it at number 8. I thought he would have been picked in the later rounds, but again, we can sit here and scrutinize it, but again, it's not like they picked chopped liver. This young fella can spin the ball. Actually, I think he might be one of the best quarterback out of this class. it depends on who you ask. So I'd like to know what you guys think, especially the Falcons fans. What's your thoughts on this pick, Michael Penix Jr.? Oh, who, by the way, is a left-hander, and that gives him something in common with another quarterback the Falcons picked. I think with the number 1 pick, that's Michael Vick. Will we see shades of another Michael Vick in Atlanta on the field? Who knows? We'll see. Like to know you guys' thoughts on this. Make sure you like the video and leave a comment. Click that notification bell to be alerted when new content is headed your way. Subscribe to the channel as always. And again, it's always a great day to be a Green Bay Packers fan. I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.